aren't new technologies. And it's not just about the speed, it's also about the flexibility, the adaptability, the reliable connections that it brings. It's about connecting everyone as well as everything, and doing it very smartly in an immersive way on a massive scale. But if you step back a little bit from the technology side of it, I think what's important to look at is why. What are the use cases which are opened up? What are people going to pay for? How is it actually going to develop society on the back of it? And I think this is where you need to step back and look at it a bit. We talk about AR and VR, but actually we should probably look at what are the interactive gaming that people will use AR and VR for. What are the value adds that you'll take to a sports event by being able to see up close how the batsman is striking the ball or whatever. If you're in industry, there are ways of using the technology. If you're in shipping in a port, we're running trials with the Hamburg Port Authority, looking at how you can use a combination of drones, tracking of containers, managing the traffic on a site, connecting the cranes to be able to use technology to deliver a better performance. We've launched a 5G manufacturing facility here in India yesterday. Actually, what's quite interesting is that the 5G technology on the shop floor that we're building is being connected by equipment, connected using a private LTE network. So we're actually using the technology in our own factories to give us the advantages that it brings. And we can see lots more use cases like this, using blockchain, for example. Blockchain is a technology, a little bit geeky. Blockchain applied to sensor data, which the city infrastructure puts in place to monitor traffic, to monitor air quality, whatever, then becomes available to people who want to pay to use that data in a way which hasn't yet been considered. We can have city traffic infrastructure which enables an ambulance to have a clear run through the traffic, through the tolls or whatever it might be, connects the patients on board the ambulance using some 5G connected technology. So when they arrive at the hospital, the doctor has already performed the first level of triage. They understand the condition the patient is in. And this brings a whole set of value. You can use this type of medical grade monitoring to add some advantage. But in India particularly, I think there are a number of very, very important use cases that technology will bring. Things like extending fixed wireless access, particularly to the villages outside of the urban environments. A program that we call Shiksha, which is education using interactive knowledge sharing for all, so that you can have a virtual professor teaching people in communities rather than in colleges. You can use it for smart agriculture. Not only do you know where to take your crops to get the best price, you can actually work out where to put the insecticide where it's needed, where to water the crops where they're needed. You can use it for public safety if there's a problem. You can monitor where the emergency services need to go. You can give them additional backup, additional information. You can use it for supporting the industry that we've talked about. But all of those things we're talking about as 5G, we need to consider 5G is far more than just a new radio generation. It actually needs a complete network architecture refresh. From a NOKIA perspective, we call this the Future X architecture blueprint. What it actually does is let you look at each of the different domains, the smart network fabric, the massive scale access solutions that you need, the distributed cloud core architecture, the orchestration that runs on top, the business management that runs on top. It will enable us to connect very many new types of different devices, far more than just the smartphones that people are talking about, a whole industry of new device types which is yet to be invented. And all of this is going to be enabled and supported by some form of artificial intelligence. Put simply, the networks of the future, the 5G networks, will be so complex they will be unmanageable by humans. We will actually have to use artificial intelligence, have to use machine learning to make them manageable. And if we get all of this right, 5G, to put it humbly, triggers the fourth industrial revolution. That brings untold trillions of new potential revenue to the whole industry. And India, as a technology innovation powerhouse, is in a position to be absolutely at the forefront of that. Not just waiting for 5G radios to be deployed, but actually developing the infrastructure, the use cases, the business models and the opportunities, and the technology skills to enable all of it. Thank you.